Right, so we're back. Time for Fete and Food. The Fatima boys got cocktails. I'm going on the rocks. Chivas Regal on the rocks. It's not too early to just sip. You can sip, guys. You know, you don't have to drink hard. You can just sip. I said anybody there.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, my brother.
Yeah,
cheers.
The big song just said if the ladies like it, the Fatima boys will like it. I wasn't sure what you meant, but so I don't know. Fatima boys always explain it to me. If the ladies like it, the Fatima boys will like it.
We want to please the ladies. I guess that's what the angle we take real fun.
Well, they're bright and joking. All right, let me tell you who I have with me this morning. Dwight Andrews and Christian Flemming is here this morning, members of the Fatima Old Boys Association, FOBA, and they put on quite a few events for the season. It culminates with Splash, that I think is on the ground.
Yes, Splash on land.
Splash. Splash on land.
On land.
We're going to get to that, but I think the highlight, it's safe to say, guys, the highlight is the all-inclusive fete.
Absolutely.
At the school.
Yeah, correct.
23rd of February this year.
Correct.
I don't think I've missed one in quite some time. Okay, I was trying to think of when I missed one. As I said to the top of the show, it's around this time that the excitement, the intensity
picks up.
Yeah, and you just feel it in the air. And I think Fatima just brings it home and takes you into Carnival week in a kind of special way. And I mean, I'm not just, you boys are Fatima boys. I'm not just saying that.
We understand you still want to come to Fatima.
But it is what it is, as they say. I don't want to miss it. I feel if I miss it, I miss something.
Right.
You know, that kind
That's
of thing.
correct. That's
Yeah. What's special? What's planned this season? Anything different?
Well, as usual, we try to give as much variety and as much value for money to the patron. We try to pride ourselves on the entertainment in particular.
Right.
So this year we'll have 5 bands.
Five
big bands. And we will have anywhere between 12 and 15 guest artists. So it's going to be a non-stop intensity. In fact, over the last 2-3 years, Fatima is changing how its outlook. It's more now almost like a concert with food. You know that type of thing. In that there's no lulls. It's from one activity to a next activity to a next activity. And we try to keep the intensity up as much as possible to keep the patron engaged as much as possible. This is not to say that we don't still focus on the food, which we think is still one of our strongest areas. And in fact, this year, our entire food offering is being managed by Chef Deborah Metiver.
Whoa!
So that
This is the first time she's doing.
So she's been in the Fed before.
Yes,
in terms of serving food.
I've had
in one booth. Right? Correct.
Amazing. Yeah.
Correct. But what is different this year is she'll be actually coordinating the whole culinary experience, ensuring that the right parts of the palate are satisfied,
and that one part to the other.
Exactly. Because as they say,
your song good there.
Yeah. I keep saying.
Song good there.
And I mean, we like Debbie because Debbie's from our sister school, Holy Name Convent, and we do a lot with them. And she has really been very, very good to us, and has schooled us in some ways as to how to keep improving our experience. And this year we expect to peak because this is the first time she will be in total control.
Right. That's interesting. So, as I said, when you go to the fete, as I said, it's from the time you enter the school compound, as you said, it's an experience with the drinks hitting you at the door, and then when you move through, you really start to feel the experience with the culinary experience.
That's what we plan from being able to secure parking on our field.
Right.
Go through the gates, welcome drinks. And as I say, move through, you just feel like it's on a journey. And it's not an anticlimactic journey. It's one that it peaks to the very end and you enjoy the experiences second to none.
Yeah. One of the things I think the challenge of as you said, balancing the intensity.
Correct.
You want to engage in the food and the drink and so on.
Right.
But when you have 5 man sitting here,
Hitting you non-stop. Non-stop.
It's like, okay, when to take a drink? When
Non-stop.
it's a lot of activity.
Well,
And-
what the design of that is very simple. It's not that we are trying to overwhelm you, but
Right.
one of the things we recognize over the years is you have band X. Some people think that's the best band.
Right.
Others say you should have never had him.
Yeah.
You have band Y. They say the same thing. So what we decided to do is look, we will put it all together. You determine which parts of the fete you want to frolic in and embrace, and you determine which parts you want to go and eat, etc.
Yeah.
So what we try to do is ensure that every patron has full command of what makes them happy. Right?
Yeah. Coming to the fact that this fete goes into Carnival week.
Yes.
Pressure on you guys at all, boy? No?
It might be pressure, but we could handle the pressure.
We embrace it, right? So like a lot of people that Carnival Saturday, if you want to call it, a lot of them they flying to, we have a lot of foreigners. They come and they enjoy it. So like our fete is
People reaching that weekend.
Yes.
People reaching that
a
weekend.
man come with his suitcase one time and left it in his car.
Straight off the jumbo jet.
Can't stop it. Seriously, so our fete we have attracted a lot of the foreign
Right.
patrons locally as well, and we embrace that opportunity to let people say this is the beginning of the Carnival experience for you, and we want to ensure that it's not letting you down.
Yeah.
And Joel, that's one of the reasons why too we spend a disproportionate amount of money on decor and creating a particular kind of energy in the fete, because we have always recognized the location, the timing of our fete. We have to almost jumpstart the carnival, right? So we spend a lot of effort in the decor and in creating the right environment to make you feel to fete. You see, it's something we are very proud of. It's something we plan to continue doing. Many people have said, well, you can make more money if you just spend less in that particular area. But I think that is part of what creates the energy in Fatima Fete, and it is something that we take a lot of pride in.
The theme this year, guys, is "This is how it's done."
Enough said.
Move on to the next
Move
question.
on to the next. Enough said.
So, in other words, no matter who do what,
Ah, come
what
on.
do who,
Come on.
this is how it's
This is
done.
how it's done.
This is exactly
Are they real? Something else?
Thank you.
Who came up with that?
Well, actually,
I want to know the culprit. Who came up with that? I know members on the board.
I can't do them that. I can't do them that.
Is that Junior? No. But that's how confident I think you guys are into executing what you're doing.
Yes,
on the night.
yes. Because we know we pay extreme attention to detail. Huh? We take detail to the next level. So we are confident that once you come to our fete, you're going to get everything delivered on time, everything delivered at the highest quality. We're fairly confident of that because we spend a lot of time dealing with detail. Fatima Fete is one of the fetes we don't have any external assistance from any groups or anything. This is all FOBA.
Old boys, yeah.
All FOBA. And there's a level of pride that we feel in what we execute, how we execute. And, it's just something we don't play with. So we are confident when we are finished with it, this is how it will be done.
The example to follow.
Exactly.
Have you ever thought, Christian, when the team meets, the fete, I think normally, as I said, sold out in terms of the grounds, the school grounds. Have you ever thought about moving the fete out of the school?
That is a question that has come up many times, but we would like to be fete in the school because it creates a certain amount of ambience. The natural is a natural amphitheater of energy that is created when you're walking it. Just coming through the halls, then you go into our quadrangle and our stage and everything. So it creates that natural environment for energy. Yes, they are going, we could go on the field, we could open up the fete, but we don't want to lose that element which makes Fatima. Some of the guys, they walk through that woods, and it's almost like a nostalgic feeling, just walking through there. And, you know, it speaks not only to the heartstring, and, you know, that's where you want to be, right? And we love that energy there, and I can't see it moving anytime soon. But we really enjoy that area.
And Joel, I think, and so many people ask us that. And one of the questions we ask people is, well, why? So they say, well, that way you can get more people in the Fete, you know, like another school. So we have to remind them each year, buddy, we and the other schools sell the same amount of tickets. Fatima Quadrangle is not a small place. All right, we can host anywhere between 4,000 and 5,000 people there quite comfortably. So there's this viewpoint that if we go onto the field, somehow we can get more people in. But I do not know that anyone wants to have an all-inclusive Fete with more than 5,000 people, because then you have a logistical nightmare in trying to serve all those people at the same time. So from a numbers game, there's no need to move. And as Christian said, from an energy and ambience game, there's no need to move. And then finally, from a cost perspective, it seems to make no sense to move.
I said, all the schools and the committees will have their own take on that. But I must say that knowing why you come back and support, you know, some of the schools, I've heard people say, once it's a school Fete,
yes,
I'm coming out supporting, you know, because it's going back to the school.
And that's our view too. I mean, we compete with the other guys.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, let me tell you, I am ecstatic for them if they sell out. I am ecstatic for any school that sells out, because at the end of the day, for most government-assisted schools, this is it for us. This is the money we make for the year to carry the school. So, truth be told, I want Saints to do well. I want QRC to sell out. I want Holy Name, who is now starting off, to sell out. Because they need the money, because I know we need the money.
So, where is it going this year, the funds? I know every year you guys look at a project, but where is it going this year?
Yeah, so we have a couple of projects in the pipeline. We like to build a new multi-purpose facility, which would house basketball sports, like futsal, indoor hockey. So we're trying to build that.
Right.
We're also looking at a pool. It's a swimming pool. So those are projects that, frankly, we thought would have been further off the ground. But as you know, the last couple of years, the economic challenges, which placed a lot of pressure on the Fetes, because the contributors to the Fete in terms of goods, those prices kept going up, but the public was not willing to accept a price increase. So our yield, our profit just kept getting smaller and smaller. And therefore, a lot of our projects have slowed a little bit. But we'll get there. I mean, we're not worried about that.
5 big bands.
Can't say Roy Kip again. It's now
All Stars.
It's All Stars. Dilly Nadan, Kess, Bunji and Fayan, and
Soca Squad.
And Second Stand, the
Soca
Soca
Squad. In
Squad.
fact, he's an old boy of Fatima.
He's old boy.
He's an old boy.
Nice, right. 5 big bands and tons of artists.
If you have a big song, you buy us. It's simple as that.
Serious.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Simple as that.
If you're not on Fatima, you do have a big I didn't say that. You Fatima boys.
You like trouble. You like
Fatima. So if you don't have a big song, stay with the people, but please. Guys, quickly, February 23rd, get your tickets still available from the committee members and at the school.
Yeah, the ones at the school are almost done. So it's mainly going to be committee members pretty soon. And this year, actually, we are doing much better this time than we're doing in the and we're hearing the same for all schools actually. The Fetes are just doing better this year.
Doing better. So don't wait around, because this Fete is a Fete, as I said, when the foreigners start touching down.
You're going through.
So just make sure get your ticket early. Splash is on the ground. Quickly tell me about why Splash is on the ground. Why will it come up this season? What happened there?
Well, Splash is on the ground because we thought that we needed
Carnival Wednesday night.
Carnival Wednesday.
We don't play. This is how it's done.
Everything that we plan is always about the future. So we had a boat cruise for the past 3 years, 4 years on it, and we decided, we needed to take it up a bit. We brought it on land. We are working in conjunction with St. Joseph Convent and Holy Name of St. Francois.
And yes.
Right? And we wanted an opportunity for people to be able to enjoy a Fatima experience. So once the boat leaves, you can't get the boat, but some people, they work time, you can get more people on in the venue, and trust is going to be.
That was actually my problem.
And we can deliver more on ground. So because you'll have guest artists,
right?
It's going to be. In some levels, we'll have food for that same price.
Right.
So it's going to, and it's a price point for particularly the Fatima boys who may not have gotten to the place in their careers yet where paying $950 is easy. There's a wide gap of persons in between there. So we would like to get a price point for other persons that support the school to come and have a good time Carnival.
And contribute as well. The Fatima boys, Dwight Andrews and Christian Flemming in the building this morning, guys. If you don't get a ticket and you're among that unfortunate group, follow me on Cup of Joe TT and trinicooks.com on social media. We'll be there bringing you a couple of the highlights of that fete because I will be there. I have my ticket. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good to see you guys.
All right,
drink up. Cocktail. Those cocktails I said. Thanks to Shiva's Regal. They will be at the Fatima Fete. One of the booths is there, and you can drink some good scotch while you're there. Thanks, guys. We will see you soon. Coming right back and taking a short break.